what women think and feel about you. Some women think and feel that you are a dream destroyer, unfortunately for some of you, because they feel like you have everything that they don't. You know, some women feel as if your beauty, brains, body, personality, and they could compare themselves to you and they could feel quite inadequate. Some women may become quite territorial over you. So if you are a male listening to this, right, some women become extremely territorial over you, and they fear that they're going to lose you because they see that you have a lot of admirers, a lot of suitors. So they will use their time with trying to maneuver you away from any potential threats or dangers. Unfortunately, for some of you males, you could encounter females that try to humble you and try to, you know, not make you see your value because they fear that they're going to lose you. They fear that if you know how attractive you are, how charismatic you are, then you're going to actually leave them. And some women may feel like, you know, you are not in their league to date. Is what I'm picking up. If you are a male listening to this, like, you could attract, like, not all the time, but sometimes, women that are very, very insecure. And because they're very, very insecure, what they may try and do is they may hold back on complimenting you, and they may make it seem as if you should be happy to be with them. Or they may, like, say little comments to try and make you feel as if you need them when it's the other way around. I feel like if you are a female listening to this, some women may feel as if you are highly attractive and you know it, or they may feel like they have to stoop to underhanded means to either compete with you to take away suitors. If they feel like someone likes you and they may like that person too, they will compete with you. Or even if you don't like a person, they will just assume, based off the way that you look, that you're gonna get a certain person, or you can get your pick and choose as to who you want. So what they'll try and do is they'll try and minimize you. They may try and humble you, they may try and ignore you, or they could simply try and, you know, let you know that people are not actually attracted to you. There's something around that with the 9 of Cups in the reverse. They could try and do things to make you doubt yourself. It's what I'm picking up. Women think and feel like, I'm hearing it's their duty to stop and block you. So if you're a male listening to this, some women think and feel like they have to lock you down. You know, they feel like you have to be saved. So this could be like a energy about you whereby you don't really give off much of yourself. You know, they just assume that you're one way, whereby they have to, I'm hearing the word manipulate. So you may get some females that try and manipulate you, or you may get females that, you know, feel like you're a person that hasn't got their own mind and they have to think for you, you know. I also feel like with you, if you're a male listening to this, some women may feel like they have to try and trap you. So you got to be careful. Okay? You got to be careful. And some women may view you as somebody that is not as intelligent as they think that you are. So again, there's the energy of control. So you could come across as someone that is very secretive, and you may know a lot, and you may see a lot, and you may think a lot, but because you're not expressing it, you could encounter like them type of bulldozing energies in a feminine, whereby they feel like they can control you, and they can do the thinking for you. So you've got to be mindful of that. Okay? Some women may also feel, if you are a feminine listening to this, that you are very secretive and you have a lot of secrets that they don't trust. Some women may also feel like they have to stop and block you, you know. So you may get a lot of females that unfortunately try and compete with you if you are a female. If you are a male, women may also feel like they have to block you from leaving them. They have to block you from, you know, seeing what else is out there. You know, there's an energy of wanting to capture you, wanting to have you for themselves, right? If you are a male listening to this, or even if you're a female, women feel like you are a hard worker. And some women may view you as someone that, I'm hearing two things, like they don't want, it's like they don't want you to settle down, is what I'm picking up, because there's the energy of them feeling like you always get your pick and choose, and they feel like it's their duty to humble you. But some women feel like you may not want to settle down, you may not want to be married to anyone, is what I'm picking up. Some women may feel, again, if you are a male, that you're hard to tie down, you're hard to, you know, commit to, like you don't want that family life, is what I'm picking up. You want to be single. Some women view you as the one. Women view you as the one. Like they will keep investing and giving until you eventually, I'm hearing the word, open up to them, give them some sort of commitment, be their girlfriend, be their boyfriend, whatever the case is, right? But some women view you as someone that is in the receiving end, as opposed to being the giver. So you may be a male also, right? And you could encounter females that always give to you, and they don't give you an opportunity to actually give to them. Or they want to be in that energy where the roles are reversed, so that they can control and dominate you. And I'm not saying if you give to someone you're trying to control them, but some women that you do encounter, they use this as a tool to try and trap you, and so that you do not, you know, stray away from them, even if you're not with them. So you've got to be quite mindful. Women view you as somebody that is very powerful, very strong, very regal. You stand out, you have a lot of charisma, you have star quality. And even if you're feminine listening to this, this is how women see you. And some women do actually see you as a threat. Some women see you as someone that they are inspired by, that they feel like they can have a lot of fun with. They do see you as very beautiful and someone that, you know, is very creative, someone that is very happy-go-lucky and positive. Women also view you as someone that has an amazing body. You know, I'm hearing like, wow, if I had a body like that, oh my days, like the things that I would wear. So women do view you as someone that is very highly attractive, and a lot of people are drawn to you, right? Whether you are a male or a female. Some women view you as someone that is quite standoffish. They may view you as someone that has a resting bee face, and they may feel like, I don't want to get on her bad side, or they just assume that you are rude, even though you may not be, right? So some women may feel a cool, edgy vibe from you, like, you know, they know that if they rub you up the wrong way, you're going to cuss them out. So women do view you as someone that is not afraid to stand up for yourself. You are a person that will speak your truth. And also, women do view you as someone that is highly intelligent. Women view you as someone that is not afraid to cut them off as well. And that could be whether you are a male or a female. Women do view you, for some of you, as someone that will not cut them off, because they feel like they have cemented a place in your life, so much so to the point where you cannot live without them. And if you were to cut them off, you will be sad. You know, this is what some women do, is what I'm picking up in this spread. So you got to be mindful of whoever that is. Women view you as their soulmate. So even if you're a female listening to this, like when you get into friendships with people, you become like their best friend. And if you are a male listening to this, a lot of women do fall in love with you, and they see you as their soulmate. and they don't want to let you go. I'm going to do a part 2, guys.